Hi, everybody. Welcome. We are ready to start our meeting, and who is going to be doing our Pledge of Allegiance? It's Norma Portnoy.
Good afternoon, everybody. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And the four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And I'm going to turn the mic over to Richard.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Can you hear me okay? I'm going to introduce our guests and visitors, starting over here with Dorothy. To introduce your guest. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Are we going to get you to stand up again? That's terrible.
You can sit.
Well, it is kind of nice to be back here again. And I'd like to introduce my friend Stephanie Wilner. She's grew up in New Orleans, and she's worked at Fraser. That's where I met her. She's a pretty terrific human, and I would hope you would greet her for me. Thank you. Nice.
Thank you, Dorothy. I think we have some guests over here. Aha, Bill.
So I've got Jason Anaya, who's joining us today. And Jason works in banking and is interested in the club. They had a connection to Rotary at the credit union, right? Yep. But that connection has somewhat lapsed, and so he's revisiting whether they might want to get more involved. So welcome, Jason, please.
Thanks, Bill. Do we have another one from this table?
Jancy.
Okay. Any more guests? Here we go.
See if I can stand up. I'm very pleased to have as our guest a local doctor, Dr. Warren. He's board certified in ear, nose, and throat. He's the managing partner of the Boulder ENT group down the road with several other offices in the county. Thank you.
All right, and we also have Jancis over here as a guest.
Well, I'm delighted today to be able to introduce my daughter. Lives in Fort Worth, Texas, Elizabeth Campbell. She's been a reporter and still is for the Fort Worth Star-Telegram now for over 30 years. I actually have a second guest who seems to be under the table, and her name is Barbara, and it's Liz's Sing Eye Dog. Thank you.
Okay, whoops.
I think we have a guest on Zoom. I believe I saw Dominica. Dominica, do you want to unmute yourself and say hi?
Yes, good afternoon, everybody. Great to be with you again. I am past President Dominica from the Rotary Club of Montego Bay, serving as secretary this year. And thanks for the invitation.
Thank you. Chuck. I saw Chuck. Come back, Chuck.
Hello from Seminole, Florida.
Hey, Chuck. Thanks for being here. I just want to give a shout out to all of our guests. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're really excited about Boulder Community Health's 100th birthday. We're happy to have Dr. Visser and Grant here and all of our guests and all of our members. I am going to ask Christina Louis to come up, and she's going to talk about Rotation Day. You're next.
Okay, great. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I can't see the slide from here. Okay, so after 2 years, due to COVID and lockdown, we are having Rotation Day, and it's going to be Friday, September 9th, 12 to 1:30 p.m., and box lunches will be served. And here's my Rotation Day committee, Dick Golden and Marty Evans. And if you have any questions, feel free to send them our way, or I also will have my email at the end of this slide. So, yeah.
Hi, Boulder Rotary. I am a comfort dog at Boulder Strong Resource Center. I sure hope I see you on September 9th. Come and give me a little scritchy.
Fantastic. So next slide, please, Fred. Okay, so there are sign-up forms for Rotation Day on your table. Alternately, you can just send me an email. We are featuring 6 fabulous sites: Boulder County Sheriff's Office, Dispatch Department at the Emergency Operations Center, Mackey Auditorium at CU Boulder, Mental Health Partners Boulder Strong Resource Center, where you'll get the chance to meet a comfort dog, and the Museum of Boulder, A Spice of Life. You'll go behind the scenes and see how the sausage is made. Just kidding. And YMCA of Northern Colorado. So thanks so much. Again, my team, if you have any questions, our committee, if you have any questions, you can also send me an email. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so you may notice on your agenda that says awards, which are awesome. We're going to wait until after the program to do awards, which are awesome. Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you, Daryl. And I noticed you must have read the back of the agenda, because our good friend Lori at the Museum of Boulder let us know that there's a exhibit for Boulder Community Health in their 100 years. I want to direct everybody that we have cake, birthday cake. Yay. Thank you, Spice of Life, but it's all cut and ready to go. Don't forget your dessert. Nancy Chin Wagner asked me about that, as she is in Las Vegas and cannot partake. I want to now invite Chad Stam up to the stage, and he is going to continue with some awards that were not able to be given out a few weeks ago at our award ceremony. Thank you. Do you need help?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
I'm happy to. Yeah, you got it.
Hello, everyone. I'm back on the stage. This is kind of fun. So one of my favorite things of the last year was to put together these awards and to think about the recipients and to write out a little description. So I have 3 more of these to read today. And the first one is the Final President's Discretionary Award, which is an award that I feel is important based on significant contributions to the club that others might not see. So our Final President's Discretionary Award goes to a Rotarian who seems to be at just about every committee meeting. She's been a member since 2019, and in her short time with the club, she's been a tremendous help with the Youth Exchange program as we start to reopen our efforts on that. She's also active on several committees, including PPE, the Rotary Wildfire Ready program, and she's a lead contributor on the RIB. As a newer member, she's clearly shown that Swiss Army knife level of engagement at Boulder Rotary. Nancy Billica. How are we going to do this? You may have to come over here. Next, we have the Quiet Hero Award presented to a Rotarian who makes vast contributions to our club in a behind-the-scenes fashion. This year's winner has been a Boulder Rotarian for 4 years. Not only is he part of meeting management, but he's also the co-chair of the World Community Service Committee and a leader with District 5450's WASH program. He's been instrumental in the award-winning Ogallala Sioux Water program. And not only is he behind the scenes, he's also behind the camera, literally sharing his view every meeting with all of our guests on Zoom, week in and week out. This year's Quiet Hero Award goes to Lynn Johnson. And today's final award is the Rotarian of the Year Award, given to a Boulder Rotarian who has made a significant impact on the club during the past year. This year's recipient has been a Boulder Rotarian for 18 years, having served as past chairs for the Program Committee, the Awards Committee, the Membership Committee, and the Caring Committee. She was the president of our club in 2017, 2018, and whether it's in our club or in the community at large, she is always willing to provide advice or lend a hand. In a year that's been challenging in terms of engagement, a year in which engagement is the most important asset, our Rotarian of the Year has gone above and beyond to keep the members of our club connected and engaged. I will forever be grateful for her advice and all the help she's given me. Marty Evans. Thank you all. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, we have such great members. Good job. Marty, that's so well deserved. Lynn, oh my gosh, and Nancy, of course. I'm so glad that you could be here and that we could honor the work that you've done. I would like to take a moment and have the brew run.
Boulder Rotary Club is incredibly generous each year with the youth in our community. Almost $70,000 goes out to youth programs, scholarships, spelling bee, and the like. And we receive that money that we're then able to distribute from various sources, one of which is the raffle at the back of the room. So this is just a reminder to play the raffle if you can. 50% of all the proceeds go towards supporting our youth program scholarships. 50% of the winnings go to the winner. So buy a ticket. One ticket is $2. 3 tickets is $5. It will help yourself. It's lots of fun.
9899206.
Congratulations. But it helps support the youth programs, our scholarships here in the community. Go for the Boulder Rotary Raffle every single week if you can. When you're out on a Friday or Saturday night with friends, do you imagine yourself impressing them with your Rotary knowledge? Well, imagine no longer. Rotary 101 webinar, next Tuesday, August 9th from 7 to 8 p.m. Learn the basics of Rotary, both from a Rotary International and a District 5450 standpoint. You don't even have to be a brand new Rotarian to learn something new. Now, how much would you pay for all this wonderful information? $100? $50? No, this free webinar is absolutely free. With rising inflation, you can't afford not to participate in this free webinar this Tuesday, 7 to 8 p.m., Rotary 101. QR code right up there. Get your phone out, take a picture, register. Today we're here with past President Lena Kotke. So today's question, Rotarian on the Street, All Rotarians want to know this. So if you decide that you're indecisive, are you decisive or indecisive?
If you decide that you're indecisive, that's a very clear decision. So I believe that you are decisive if you decide that you're indecisive.
Oh, that is very decisive. Okay, very good. Thank you, Elena Kotke.
You're welcome, Mike.
You know what? I think everyone's going to have a great weekend.
All right. So I'm going to announce that right now. Kevin Branny, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I really apologize. He's the founder and the CEO of the Resiliency Group, which provides resources and support for survivors of trauma. He's going to talk about lessons learned from the Table Mesa Trauma Response Team, why many experts consider Boulder Response a national model. So I think next week's program is going to be really interesting. This man has the most amazing bio that you will see in the rib, but I read through it today, and it's he is a person who is working on a national level to work with survivors of institutional trauma, community trauma, and unfortunately Boulder is in a place where we've had to deal with that. So I hope that we will see you back at the JCC, not the Avalon, next week. I'm just saying. Dr. George Russell, do you have a birthday to share with us?
Yes, I do. But I'd like to, being at this venue reminds me of the older members who are no longer with us, primarily Jim Swaby and, oh gosh.
Ted Manning?
And the other one, you know it is. This was his favorite song, and it's also very good because it goes along with Doug Warren, who's here, ENT doctor, and it's kind of a song for them. You ask how much I love you, and if my love is true. Well, if I were a rich man, here's what I would do. I'd buy you a diamond ring, a new fur coat or two. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. I'd buy you a Cadillac, a new Mercedes too. I'd build you a mansion upon that mountaintop if my nose was running money, but honey, it's not. If my nose was running money, you'd have anything you please. Anytime you needed cash, all I'd have to do is sneeze. Honey, you'd win the lottery if I had a cold or flu. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. It's a booger of a problem I've got. Wish my nose was running money, but it's not. I'd buy you a Cadillac, a new Mercedes too. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on. Achoo. Ted Manning. Ted Manning's favorite song. Well, we have one birthday girl here, Jancy Campbell, and she has decided she doesn't want to say much, but we need to stand up and be recognized.
Thank you. Well, I will just say how proud I am to be a part of this group. What it means when you work with people of all the different expertise that we find in this room. It's an honor.
Happy birthday. Be sure and sit at the birthday table.
Thank you, Jancy. Thank you, Dr. Russell. I think you would be a really big hit at 6-year-old birthday parties, too. I'd pay real money for that. I'm sorry. All right, so I want to thank a few people, and I'm going to start by thanking everybody who apparently I've scared into doing all of their segments in good time because we're running ahead of time. Thank you all. I also want to thank Lynn and Fred, our absolute amazing AV team who came over here to the Avalon 2 weeks in a row and made everything work perfectly. Yeah. There's just no getting around that. Bob Stunkel, who greeted us at the door with the warmest smile on the planet. Thank you, sir. Norma, who gave us the pledge and the four-way test. Richard, who shared visitor information with us. Dr. Russell, of course, with birthdays. Spice of Life, who just went above and beyond to provide a nice birthday cake and just roll with the punches when it comes to the Avalon as well. Thank you, Spice of Life. You guys are amazing. Valerie and Daryl, Grant, and Dr. Rob, which I'm never going to be able to call him on any other time. So thank you all so much. I look forward to seeing you all next week, and it will be, once again, at the JCC. Meeting adjourned.